Quick restart for the Tigers. Wade dodges inside, somehow finds some daylight, and Tucker Wade doing what he does. Third straight game where he's opened the scoring for the Tigers, and it's 1-0 Princeton.
And Tucker Wade, this is a phenomenal dodge by 19 in white. Gets to 5 and
sophomore makes it 2-0.
And great job. He's got a short stick matchup and no support by the Lehigh defense, and he just turns the corner. And in lacrosse, this is called an invert. Midfielders usually play above the goal, invert opposite, behind the goal, and he goes on that offside low pipe. Just a tough shot to save for Heath. Great job by Princeton.
Just looked at the box score from Princeton's victory against Brown this past weekend, and Princeton won it easily, 20-14. Lost the face-off battle, only caused one turnover. How about that? Topside from Colin French to get the Mountain Hawks on the scoreboard. 2 goals last year against the Tigers, and he's got 1 here on a gorgeous Tuesday evening.
And French plays that cat and mouse game behind.
Colin Burns is on pace for somewhere in the 150 to 170 career point total. Again, still just a junior. He's been a starter from day one. Guy that really flies under the radar. 79 points his first 2 seasons. Has never even been an all-Ivy honorable mention.
And that is
in the true freshman at the face-off Russ Fitzgerald, and he wins it.
And Fitzgerald wearing that 99 that Mountain Hawk fans are used to seeing Mike Sisselberger wear.
I don't know if Fitzgerald at this point in his career is quite the physical specimen of Sisselberger, but he certainly is trending in that direction. Saw daylight, but he finds the back of the net to make it 6-2 Tigers. 6 goals by 5 different players, par for the course for the orange and black this year.
And Palumbo on that left side, strong left-handed tendencies. And Palumbo, like a power forward, backs down his defender, and he puts the Tigers up 7-2 here in Princeton.
Top midfield, out of the box, Colin French has 1 of their 2 goals. Give and go for French, gets it right back and beats Croddick. Pretty goal by the sophomore out of Radnor, Pennsylvania, and Lehigh gets 1 back.
And Colin French, great job. Both of his goals tonight have been phenomenal. Moving off the ball. The most dangerous person is the guy who just
in Princeton, a 17-12 Tigers victory. Hat tricks from Colin Burns and Tucker Wade. 5 points from Nate Kabiri, 4 points from Coulter Mackesy. Burns over to Wade, loads, fires, scores. Princeton takes advantage of the 6-on-4, and the Tigers have their largest lead of the night.
And it's pick your poison for this Princeton offense, and Tucker Wade is the latest one.
In the corner, scoring with the fist pump is Vanna. His second here in the second quarter, and the Tigers starting to pull away.
And Vanna just showcasing the depth of this Princeton offense.
Not sure how intentional it was. On the doorstep, tic-tac-toe. And the goal for the Tigers by Aiden McDonald, the sophomore out of British Columbia. Princeton picking up where they left off to start the second half. It's 11-3.
And this is a pretty goal by McDonald, 77. And a couple weeks ago, he uses that background a ton in his coaching, and he has done such a great job. He's got great assistance and gets his hands free, and he delivers for Lehigh to get them some momentum here. And we just saw a great 2-man game from Princeton. Now we see great and early offense attacking early and getting the defensive personnel that are skilled offensive players like Princeton has, and attacking offensive personnel for the other team. So that's how I would describe NASCAR. There's a couple phases to it. There's the transition from defense to offense, the unsettled, and then there's the early down to increase his angle.
Did he bounce that off the shin of Heath?
It looks like it. Gets it on goal enough, and he just sneaks it past Heath. And Kabiri, 6'1", 190. He's got long arms, so he's able to kind of extend them to
top side of the Tigers, pouring it on here in the third quarter. Princeton up 10.
And Palumbo just showing off. This guy is unbelievable. Lets it fly from his spot. And he is unbelievable. This kid, he's got all the different angles as a shooter. He can beat you off the dribble, to use a basketball term, as we get ready. Great job by Kelly. He's got a short stick matchup and goes up the field where the hash marks would be on a football field. And he goes stick side low on Croddick. Great job by Kelly. He's a senior. If Lehigh's going to make a run in the Patriot, different teammates, different environments.
That might have been Finn Morgan, the leading freshman goal scorer in Division I men's lacrosse's best opportunity of the night. Turned aside by Croddick. 8 saves now for Croddick, 5 goals allowed for the reigning Ivy League goalie of the year. Cooper Miller's got 1 tonight. This time he's going to pass it up and head off to the side. In on that, his season high in a victory against Loyola was 17. So 17 saves tonight, matching that high. And there's a goal at the other end by Andrew Kelly. Quiet in the first half. He's got 2 Lehigh tallies here in the second half.
And Kelly attacking from behind the goal.
Bit of an unsettled situation, and Bo Hokinson has his first goal of the season. Sophomore midfielder out of Encinitas, California. Third midfield line getting some run for the Tigers. His career.
Yeah, Morgan gets underneath and then finishes for Lehigh. And he, no doubt, the front runner for the Patriot League Rookie of the Year so far in 2026, and it's because he's made great plays like that.
34th will be on Fuller on the trail check opportunity, and in transition for the Mountain Hawks. Hayden Fruling with the tally. So Fruling with the goal from Breslin on the assist.